Hello and welcome to another episode, guys. Welcome. Today I'm just going to jump straight into the best classes, the best builds that I have made in the multiplayer of Season 9 of Call of Duty Mobile. Okay, so the very first thing you need to understand is that the MSMC is the best gun. It is for sure 100% the best gun that you can mod right now. The main reason it's such a good gun is its mobility, the fire rate, and the damage combination. The fact that when you're shooting, you can shift side to side so quickly that your enemies can't really get a bead on you. The fire rate is incredibly fast at 92. And then, as you can see, the damage is high enough that with that increased fire rate, the damage per second is incredibly high. So I've modded it out to increase the control, the vertical recoil, as much as I possibly can. And of course I'm giving up a lot of that mobility, but it doesn't matter because it's so high in the first place. 65 for mobility is pretty dang good. So here's the my build here. So I have the Marksman barrel. That's probably the most significant change. It's going to increase your accuracy and your range by the most, and your controls, but it also is going to lower that mobility like you're used to seeing. And then the Ranger foregrip is another huge part of that. I opted for the 30 round fast reload because it's kind of like having the sleight of hand perk, but without having the sleight of hand perk attached. So, and then I do a classic red dot sight. But that is by far the best SMG build in the game, and it's even good for some medium range stuff, so we'll show you in that gameplay in a minute. My other favorite one, well, first of all, the Pharaoh is very underrated. It has an incredibly high damage, 49, alright, so it has a very a little bit higher damage than the MSMC, and the controls and the accuracy and everything are just as good, the mobility. So this is another very dangerous gun to play with. I'm going to try and work it up to see if I can get the Marksman barrel and increase those controls and range. That's going to be a wicked gun. And this may have a better kill, faster TTK than the MSMC. So that's a really good one. But this RPD, so the RPD, first of all, it was pretty overpowered in the last season, but it is still overpowered this season. Let's take a look at it. So what I've done is I've decided to take the highest damage automatic rifle that I could find, and then just make it the quickest, the fastest gun that I could possibly make. So my goal was to increase mobility, not necessarily care about accuracy or controls or range or anything, but increase that mobility. And so I've used the bipod here for my underbarrel, and then I also did the compact barrel. So you can see how much that kills my accuracy and my range, but it is a fantastic barrel for the quickness, your mobility increase there. And then I've gone with the light stock, and then eventually I'm hoping to do the no stock and see how that works out. So that is an incredibly powerful gun. You typically don't need to reload the entire time you're alive. So I've really loved that. I've been messing around with a few other guns, but we won't go into details about those. But the M16 has been fantastic. I've really enjoyed that one, as well as the DRH. But those were the ones I really wanted to go over, is the Pharaoh, the RPD, and then here's the last one, the Locust. This is the best sniper that I found. It has the highest damage that just comes included base without upgrading. And then when you this is the final upgrade. But when you do get that, you get much better range and 104 damage. So you're pretty much going to be a one-shot kill every single time. This is what I've done to it. I've changed the tactical scope. I just tried it, and I love it. I'm not a short range quick scope type of guy, so I don't do the 3-time scope or anything like that, or even a tactical scope. So I kept the 6-time scope on there, scope B. It's fantastic. The perk bullet return, right? I mean, it's okay, it's great. And then I've kept this laser. So my goal here is just absolute accuracy, is as good as I can get, right? I don't really care about much about anything else. So I'm not going to put a suppressor on there. I'm not going to do a short barrel or anything like that. I just care about the accuracy. So here you can see I have a light stock, but I'm not really putting it on there because it's not increasing my accuracy. So those are my builds. They are, I cannot stress enough how good the MSMC is. It is fantastic. It is a laser. It is quick to kill, and you can run like a beast with it. So let's go ahead and get into some gameplay and see how these play out. I'm just going to do some team deathmatch. Just some quick matches, maybe 2, switch between those guns and see if you can get an idea of how good these guys are. Now, this season has been awesome. I'm not really playing Battle Royale that much because of how fun and how great the multiplayer has been with the gun attachments, with changing. I mean, I'm anxious to play each round so I can level up my guns. Let's start off with the MSMC. This is typically a map where I like a medium range. This is like an assault rifle map. This is not like a Nuketown or the Shipment or anything where I want super short range. This is a longer range map. Now let's see if I can get any lasers across the way here. So you can see it's not super great, but I mean, oh, there you go. But I'm still able to maintain that control at that distance. And of course the guy with the M16 is going to beat me out there. Let's see. Looks like he's down here.
Tied for the lead. We've taken the lead.
Okay, there's a guy right here. And that's the other great thing, is you can get 2 kills, sometimes 3 if you're lucky with this build, with the amount of ammo that it has, which I had that 30 round fast reload.
Friendly hunter-killer drone deployed. I'm down. Enemy inside.
I'm not gonna go up against that M16 again.
I'm down. Need backup.
Look at that time to kill. I mean, he had the draw on me. Oh, there we go.
I got shot.
Yeah, it's just incredibly, it's just a laser. If you haven't used it, I really recommend you do it. It's a great gun. I mean, look at that. It's crazy. Can take I'm an okay player. I'm not a fantastic player, but it can take an okay player like me. Yeah, there you go. Try to get the 2 kills there. Let's see. Well, everybody's kind of crowded there. Probably not a good idea to hang out. Let's see if we can sneak around the back here and get some kills. And then I'll switch over to IPD here.
Reloaded.
There we go.
Cover me.
Oh, there's a guy behind me, I think. Oh. I mean, it's just incredibly quick. ADS is also super fast, even though my mobility has been severely limited. It still is just so quick. That guy was already shooting. I mean, it's just
Contact with enemy.
such a good gun.
Come down. Keep on them.
Guy
We're
right
winning this one.
here, maybe. M16 behind me. Let's just do one of these.
Friendly sentry gun deployed.
Yep, there you go. Alright, let's switch over. Oh, there's only a
Friendly
few
predator
seconds
missile
left.
inbound.
Let's see if I can go over to the
Enemy in
Pharaoh
sight.
here. So you'll use the Pharaoh now, and then we'll use it at the beginning of the next game. I'm mostly interested in showing off all these weapons, which is why I'm not going into using my kill streaks as much. Alright, let's see. Yeah, see the range, I really need to get that marksman barrel so I can get the range on this. Oh, I got one guy. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and let's check out the next map and go to Pharaoh. Alright, something else I wanted to mention is that this is a burst round rifle, or SMG, I guess you can't call it a rifle. So it does have a lot of vertical recoil, so just make sure you compensate for that. Yeah, see, it typically has pretty high. There you go.
Enemy in sight.
Again.
I'm down.
So I've really been liking the Pharaoh lately. It's just a lot better than it looks.
Down. Need to
Oh, there you go. Not bad. Just need to not be so exposed. Need some. Oh, darn! I hate that. Good job, whoever put that there. Oh, let me show you. Speaking of that, let me see if I can show you a good place to put one of these trip mines. Put it right outside this door.
Enemy in sight.
They don't see it when they're walking.
Back up.
Fast reload, super important, and then, oh yeah, there's a guy. So the fast reload is something that I always find very important for me when I'm, it's a perk you don't have to attach, right? You don't have to do a sleight of hand if it's just quick already.
Reloading! Cover me! Target in sight! Got shot!
Oh, there's a guy across the way. Let's see if I can... Nope.
Turret is ready. Reload. Be advised. Hostile sentry gun
Alright,
spotted.
let's go.
Bring it up, squad.
Let's go right here. Oh, he's gonna follow me. Oh man, people are using these little mines pretty well.
Watch out, flash. Enemy sentry gun has been destroyed.
Wow, man, they're really getting us.
Shock RC is coming.
Alright, so we'll do one more match, and we'll use the RPD. Doesn't matter which range. This is typically... Oh no, this is it for me. So yeah, this is a map that's really good for the SMGs. This is just a bad game, but and so something like the Pharaoh or that MSMC would be great for this map. But anyway, let's go ahead and move on. Let's do the RPD and see, so you can get some gameplay there.
We lost the lead.
Oh, it's already started. Let's go ahead and
We tied for the lead.
change our loadout here to the RPD. Oh, I have to die. Let's go ahead and die.
Target's
The
inside.
DRH is just a fun, it's a really fun gun. It's not my favorite, but it's pretty good.
Turret is ready.
Well, I mean, it looks really good right now. Okay, I'm just gonna let somebody, there we go. Thank you. Yep. Let's get this guy. I mean, you can notice I'm still pretty slow with my ADS, but it's considerably better, and I move a lot faster. And it's just one step closer. Another cool thing is, so I like the Vulture, or whatever you want to call it, the Scavenger perk, so I just pick up ammo off of the dead enemies. And the Scavenger perk does one clip per person that you take down, right? Per Scavenger, it's one clip. And for this gun, that is 100 rounds. So you're looking at, you know, I have 800 rounds, and I'm totally maxed out. It's incredible. I could fire for days, and that's one of the greatest perks about this gun, is you can just lay into people. One of my favorite places to use this is in Kill House, because it's so compact. There's so many people, so many moving parts. I mean, look at this. I still have 40 rounds.
contact.
More than enough to take out that guy. I could get 9 kills, 10 kills with this. And the damage is so high. It's just such a great weapon. And you never have to worry about it. You can just keep going, you know? If I think somebody's going to wander like that, I can just keep laying it into that wall. And it's just fantastic. The RPD, I know that a lot of people used it last season, but you just need to continue using it. Upgrade it. Get the shorter barrel if you want. I mean, you obviously can keep that extended barrel if you want those longer distance engagements, but that's just not really my play style. I like to get involved. I like to get in the nitty-gritty of it.
Enemy
And you don't even have to take anybody out. You have enough ammo to last you forever. Like, you know, you don't need to take somebody out and scavenge like some weapons. You know, if I'm camping somewhere up in a building and I kill a couple guys, I'm like, oh dang, now I have to go down and get something because I'm out of ammo, but not with this gun. Let's see.
Enemy UAV
Guy
spotted.
upstairs.
Missile on standby.
I mean, it's incredible how awesome this gun is. Granted, this is kind of a bad team we're playing against, but it's just, it is just so
Target's
good.
in sight.
Look at that. Anyway, so those are the guns. My favorite combos so far. If you have, like, if you want to see those, just go back to the beginning of the video, pause it, and you can see all the attachments. And as I update things and upgrade them, I'll go ahead and post those as well. But my kind of goal is to just do like a weekly best build of the week type of video, because things change so much with updates and things like that. Like the AK-117, honestly, it's not a powerhouse anymore. And that's a good example of something that changes. They nerf things, they update things all the time. So anyway, stay tuned. Please like and subscribe. Really enjoy making this content. It's a lot of fun and hope you guys can get involved. But we'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much.